On today's episode of The Couch.
Oh, look, more robots. I'm surprised how fast he can run after the game.
A lot of games you kind of had to.
Yeah.
And that actually became a lot of problems because there was so much. You did not just move at the last second.
I believe they did. Aw, poor kitten.
What? What are you doing?
You are defective. You have been tainted.
Pardon? Hey, welcome back to The Couch.
Welcome back, everyone.
All right, so we're in the Protodome.
Mm-hmm.
We just fought off robots to get our Enertron, so we're fully fully jacked. Got another robot.
Wait, isn't that the one that from the cutscene? Looks like it. What? What's this?
Oh, a
Ding,
cutscene,
ding.
you said, sweetie.
Well, there. Oh, look, cutscene.
And it's quite literally because of cutscenes like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they did it just for the game, for the PlayStation version like this.
Mm-hmm.
I so desperately want a Chrono Trigger anime.
Oh, I'm actually surprised they haven't even made one.
They never have and probably never will, but it's just, my God, it's such a good game. It's such a good story. And there you have it. You already did the beginning work. Finish it out.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's in bad shape, but it appears to be a humanoid robot. Incredible. Bulma.
Pretty much she is your Bulma. And then as well with the Super Nintendo scenes, I never saw those cutscenes until I saw the DS. Or actually, no, I got this first, so I saw this.
Oh.
I saw them here, and I got all giddy, and I underlined all giddy. I was like, "This is cool."
I think I can fix it. What? It might attack us. I'll make sure it won't. Machines aren't capable of evil. What?
By
Humans
technicality,
make
with the
them
machines
that
that have
way.
just been fighting us, they're if you notice, like with the first buzzers, they were always anything of motion, so they were more or less turrets. So
Yeah.
they're technically not evil. They're doing what their programmed is. If anything comes in, attack it, remove it.
Right.
So she's not wrong. By technicality, they're not evil.
Right.
That's why I say it's go into Pokemon round. Pokemon aren't inherently evil.
Mm.
It's the trainer that makes it evil. It's the person behind that makes it evil.
True.
As such as the state.
Humans make them that way. Luca, you pity them, don't you? Let me get to work now, okay?
Is it really gonna take that? Okay, I was gonna say, is it really gonna be slow in the quick cutscenes here? Because they're not that. It should not take that long.
I was gonna say, she's definitely taking a while. The door will budge. Right. That does it. I'm going to give it some juice. Well, it looks like it's dancing. Well, not anymore. Now it's just standing still. Good morning.
Freaking love this song. And the sad part is that. Good morning, mistress. What is your command?
I'm not your mistress. I'm Marley. Or Meryl, whatever. And this is Chrono.
I think it's Marley at that point with the LE.
Marley. And this is Chrono. And Luca here fixed you.
Understood. Madam Luca fixed me.
Just Luca will do.
Impossible. That would be rude.
Look, I hate formal titles. Don't you, Marley? Hate 'em.
I understand, Luca.
Alright, now what's your name?
Name? My serial number is R66Y.
R66Y. Cool! No, that won't do at all. Come on, Chrono. Let's give him a better name.
Okay, so R66Y is his true name.
Yes.
So, and I'm only making fun of this because it's a 90s thing. What is a good name for a robot? It's the 90s gaming. How about... Show it.
It's
Show
loading
it.
very, very slowly.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
It is loading hard. Robo.
Oh my
It's one
god.
of those. It is simplistic, I get it. But it feels so dumb.
Yeah, it does. Oh my
But do you want to
god.
call him Robo, or should we call him the traditional R66Y?
Only because I'm thinking of Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist. I would call him Kitten. Okay.
You want to call him Kitten?
Yes. I would. Because Alphonse always was attracted to kittens, and he was sort of, I mean, he was metal, but it was one of those kittens.
Let's go, Kitten.
Kitten. That's perfect. Your new name is Kitten, okay?
I am Kitten. Data storage complete.
Hey, Kitten, why aren't there any people here?
What? What has happened here? There were many humans. Oh, there were many humans and others of my kind in this dome.
I think something awful happened here.
It would appear so. But how is that you survived?
We came through a time warp from the year 1000. While exploring Eris Dome, we learned there was a gate here. We found you when we came looking for the gate. But the door to the inner chambers is locked, so we're out of luck.
The power is off. If we go to the factory up north, I can press through the security and activate the dome's generator.
You do that for us?
You repaired me. Now it's my turn to help you. But the generator won't run for long, so someone must stay behind to open the door while the power is on.
Then Marley or I will stay. Oh, that's up to you. I don't know which party would be best for you.
To me, and I'll always go with this route, you wouldn't know what Robo has as an ability. Or sorry, Kitten has as ability. So, to me, the smarter approach is have Luca stay behind for the fact of you'll have a healer.
Okay.
Right. I'll handle things
thank
here.
you. Oh, all right. Don't let me read it. That's
Well,
fine.
you looked away, so
That's because I was trying to stretch my legs because I have
shame on you.
I have one brown puppy right here who's refusing to give me space, so that's kind of cramping my legs there. Poor puppy. You such a good puppy.
Yeah. Our bigger dog is definitely being pouty at the moment. It's raining, so we can't take her outside. So
well-
she's not too happy.
Well, they're both being pouty because we're not really giving them much attention. I mean, we are giving attention, just not as much as they would like.
I love how you can hear the typing sound, but no one was there.
Yeah.
Right, now I realize that. Even the Super Nintendo had that same nuance. It was really dumb. Override security system 00.
Well, we have a slime.
Yep, give it a minute.
If it wants to move.
Yeah, it's acid.
I was going to say, damn. Taking a while. Whoa, only 3? Shit.
So she can't do anything. Rock punch. Pow!
Only 1.
Yeah, it's this one.
Does it just explode like Electroid? Or, yeah. That's the thing I'm thinking of. It's like, is its only purpose to just explode?
Or a beam. It's not exploded. It was doing fire damage. It's meant you're supposed to do elemental damage to that thing. Its physical defense is way higher.
Gotcha.
Let's go this way. Going down.
Spiky Goku hair. Well, looks like nothing in there.
No, there's something here. There it is. Beneath her. I was trying to remember what the nuances of that one is.
No, you're fine. It's just more of like, God, walking through that is just
And
must
then
gotta
you
be
can't go
annoying.
past because that's in the way.
Damn barrel.
Yep.
Oh, look, more robots. I'm surprised how fast he can run.
Robin Bow. Come on, menu. I believe in you. You can do this.
Man, is it just... I can't remember if it's been this slow before,
Yes,
but
it
it's
has.
one of those...
Partially, again, my PlayStation's a bit old, obviously.
Mhm.
But the best way to say is it's got to load the assets into there. So having assets load in has a bit of lag to it, if you will.
Yeah. That's why it's like, wait, what's going on?
So,
Well, I guess we're going to be processed as machines. We're going to be
More or less.
Cybermen.
Cybermen, really? You're gonna call it the Cybermen for Doctor Who?
Yes, I'm going to be a nerd for like 2 minutes, so please, just give it to me. What do you mean, You can't deny that you've been liking it too, so I don't want to hear it.
Doctor Who. And we're far into at least the opening.
Yes.
We're at the David Tennant, and he's got his, technically, you say third companion, but really it's second. Donna only had a 1 episode moment.
Well, yeah, but it's pretty much implied she's going to be a companion at some point.
Currently, the other woman, the one who is the doctor or nurse, she's right now the companion.
Yeah. Well, it's such a shame that with Christopher Nolan not being on for more than 1 season, because we were having a debate about this, like who's my favorite Doctor so far. I do like David Tennant, but I did enjoy a lot of Christopher Nolan, and I just feel like it's such an utter shame that he was only in it for 1 season.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those, like, he had I think what you say, the charm.
He had a little bit of charm to him, yeah.
Yeah, it was the charm, but he was also quite like, I don't know if I want to say funky. That doesn't seem right.
Sorry, say that again?
Funky, like he was quirky a little bit.
He was
like,
a bit, well, I would say Tennant's more quirky than him.
Oh yeah, he's more quirky. Yeah.
I would say more of, for Nolan, he is more simple.
Yeah.
While Tennant has a bit of a hidden, best way. While Nolan plays his hand open, plays his character more presented.
Yeah.
Tennant kind of hides a lot more of how he is going to be. He has no problem getting his hands dirty.
Oh yeah.
While Nolan would always shy away from that.
But no, it's so far, like, again, it's really interesting to watch. I think though, like, we've entered, like, maybe it's because of like the seasons that we've been watching so far, but it's like I can't help but notice there have been a lot of like episodes of the Cybermen and the what were the other ones called? Dialects, yes, thank you. It's like, I'm not saying that they don't have a right to be in those episodes at all, but it's just more of like, I feel like we've been seeing them very frequently to the point where it's like, I would like to see a different enemy, and we do get those every now and then, but it's one of those, I feel like it's not very frequent that we get that.
Best way to say is we are getting a lot of reoccurring enemies, yes. There we go, that's what I want. And best way to say it is it's a staple character at that point. It's what they're keep touching back onto the staple character.
Yeah,
and yeah, we always have one-off enemies that do add to the interest, but it's one of those, when you have a character that the Doctor can recognize, and it's what the fans can recognize,
yeah,
then it becomes a little bit more grasping to the viewer, because at that point they know what the threat is. They understand what can occur here.
Yeah, true. But it's just, again, I've just noticed that being a thing for me. It's like, I don't mind that the dialects are in there. I don't mind that the Cybermen are in there. However, it's like, I would like to see a different enemy that could be just as troublesome. I know you say Weeping Angels. We will get to those later, because I don't think we're nearly there yet for the Weeping Angel bit.
I don't remember where they appear at. And the other part, I'll say it's the same problem that comes to the reason why you didn't like what the heck's it called? Flash Forward. You need to remember that this series was played on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
So you would get more characters or you would see the characters not so often. So having the dialects appear as often as they have was always a nice touch to go back to something you would be familiar with.
Yeah. It's just more of like I have gone through those like TV shows where they only come on like once every weekend. I have gone through that when it comes to like old like cartoon shows and whatnot, but it's just more of like I feel like, and maybe it's just because it was made way back in the day, but it's like I feel like they could have introduced like another certain type of enemies that could have been more troublesome. So like, yeah, I don't know. That's just my thought. I can see, because I believe I was speaking to your mom, or your mom made the comment of like how she wasn't enjoying Doctor Who as much because it was starting to get like
Stale.
Yeah,
and that's honestly, we're going to come across a little bit of that ourselves.
Yeah.
Mainly because we're marathoning it.
Yeah.
For those who aren't aware, because I don't remember when the last time I spoke of this when we recorded, I bought 10 seasons for $40.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we have a lot to marathon through.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a lot of that problem. Where we're going to get a little bit stale because just seeing the series back and forth.
Yeah. Which I think we've gone maybe through 2 seasons already. Is it two or 3?
We're definitely above 2. Mainly because I can tell you because Christopher Nolan is 1.
Yeah.
And then the introduction that they had with
David Tennant.
Well, not with Tennant. Where the new companion, you know how they did like a whole like trailer foreshadowing of what's coming.
Yeah.
That was there. So triangle, circle, XX, or how to work the canine. You bastards. So I need to go in here. I'll look up where we are later on of how many seasons. I can tell you we're at least 2, if not 3 seasons in.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're honestly at the with how big this pack is, we'd probably have to be in the middle of the 3rd, or at the start of the 3rd.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because if we're at 10 and the box is 3 thick, I would assume that's literally 3 seasons per box.
Mm-hmm.
With a few extra episodes.
Yeah. But no, it's like I can start to see what your mom is starting to say. It's like, this is kind of almost getting to that point where it's getting a little on the stale side.
I
just
will
a
say,
little.
For any of the couch potatoes who have watched Doctor Who, I didn't really get past much of Smith. I did watch a little of Pinelli, I think is his name, the older man. And from what I witnessed with the story, with how Doctor Who took it, when it came to Nolan, Tennant, and Smith, there was a lot of overarching stories that happened where you would watch one episode to kind of get a hint at, well, not just a hint at the future, but it was like a foreshadow of the future.
Mm-hmm.
And then after a certain episode, which I'm not trying to give spoilers because the wife, that Tennant and Smith took part in, that kind of changed to where the foreshadowing of what's occurring no longer happened, and it just went to one-off episodes.
Mm-hmm.
If you all know of anything beyond the old man Doctor that has a overarching story like that, please comment below. I want to know if I should tone into more of the series that I might have missed on. Because if his later parts and even the female Doctor and then the newer Doctor, if they're actually good, I want to know. I would love to hear from you. So let me know. But I got another bolt sword. Yay!
I was gonna say, I think that's the second one I've seen that they
Yeah.
picked up.
Alright. Last defense lock is Zambe. Translation, triangle X, circle, X square. Which is funny, because if I remember correctly, I don't think it was Zambi in the Super Nintendo. I think it was something else.
Zobby.
Or Zombie, whatever. No, actually, might have been. They played more into the controller aspect, what the letters were,
Mm-hmm.
and had hints at that of, hey, this is your code, and you actually have to type in that, and type in that.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised by that, honestly. Again, I cannot get over the fact that he
Wait.
looks like fucking Goku. Wrong way?
No,
Huh?
was it? I came back this way, so I did get rid of the...
You got rid of 2 of the barrels, yeah.
Yeah, and that was this to get to that, so... Okay, I'm fine. It was just that of, did I miss something? That's where my brain went. You missed something. You missed something. No, I didn't.
I think we're good.
Yeah, because I have to go that way first to get that code
Mm-hmm.
to go this way.
I was gonna say, something tells me they're gonna move.
Yep, and I'm gonna ignore them. The nice thing with this game, as I've told you before, is there's not a lot of grind necessary.
Mm-hmm.
You do kind of hinder yourself if you don't go for fights.
Yeah.
But as well, there's sometimes where you can go for too many fights and it just gets annoying.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm more or less avoiding. It's like, I've got enough fights. I know I'm not too underleveled at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind a bit of a challenge.
Yeah. I was gonna say that, I mean, I know that when, like back in the early days when I was playing like the Game Boy Advance, I would grind a lot in terms of the game.
A lot of games you kind of had to.
Yeah.
And that actually became a lot of problems because there was so much... You did not just move at the last second.
I believe they did. Poison gas or something like that.
Basically poison gas. Because I had a line to hit all 3 of them and he moved. That's where I was annoyed.
Oh no, I saw that. You had it aligned perfectly, but then the game said no.
The other is like, for instance, original Dragon Quest and original Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was some heavy grinding necessary to move the story, to move on. You were screwed if you did not.
Yeah. No, I believe it. I remember grinding a lot in the older Pokemon games in the Game Boy, so it's
those
just
too.
one of those like, shit.
And that's also kind of why like Pokemon now has experience share.
Which I definitely appreciate for them doing.
Hang on, there's opening hatch. There's a little bit of problem to that to me. It's one of those. The grind isn't exactly. To me, it's both necessary and it's not.
Yeah.
Having the grind definitely, to me, helps you get attached to your characters more, your team more.
Yeah.
But as well, your team does constantly get replaced whenever you're, oh, I need this part for this base.
Oh yeah.
But it's just that of, I wish they would have where you could turn on or off the experience share, and I don't remember if they actually did that. I just know that was called out.
I
Like,
think
they should.
that.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think that's a thing that you can turn it off. I could be wrong.
Because I think that was a big thing with when it came out, when they started doing that, of you could not turn it off, and people were in like my boat of complaining, like, let us turn it off if we want.
Yeah.
Because some of us like the grind. We like the aspect. And at the same time, I'll admit, I get annoyed with the grind at times.
Mm-hmm.
But it's part of the challenge.
Oh yeah. No, it's definitely part of the challenge. When I was, I can't get over the fact though, when I was younger playing Pokemon, it's like, God, I got so angry at times where it's like, it took me the longest time to raise my Pokemon's level that I was just one of those, like, having the XP share when I first got it, I breathed a sigh of relief because I was like, oh, thank God. It's like, I'm not saying not to do that. It's just more like for me, for my sake, it was like irritating. So having the XP share was super nice. For those who want to do it the other way, by all means go for it. For me, it's just not a thing. I get way too irritated.
No, I don't blame you.
So
I said I'm not exactly against it. I feel like it should be a choice for the player.
oh yeah, it's. I definitely think there should be a choice as well. It shouldn't have to be a thing where it's like it's forced. Like you have to have the XP share. It's like if you don't want the XP share, then you if you can turn it off, then awesome.
Which actually, kind of think of it's kind of funny. This game right here kind of has experience share because even Luca, who is not on screen, is actually leveling up with us.
Yeah.
However, the call out is that she is not gaining. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna give you
I was
more
gonna
power.
say that he would benefit from it.
Well, he also lost stamina.
Oh.
There's other types of experience that they earn. It's called tech points, and they're only given to those who are on stage.
Yeah.
So the less you bring a party member, the less of that they get. Which that's kind of fair, but gets really annoying when you there's so many good moves later on.
Oh yeah.
So it's good to balance out the party here and there.
So I always, and I hate that I'm like this, but it's like I like my party to have like a good balance of like having either the same level or like, which I try to do as best I can. There are moments when, however, I can't help it, and the main party leader is my strongest person on the entire team.
Yeah, that's going to be this. All systems down. Defenses lasers are off. You bastards.
But I think that's to be expected for like any game. Like your main leader is always going to be the strongest.
Yeah.
You can't change that. There are points. There are times when I think I could get like the second best person.
He moved away. Second.
Wow, they are really good at moving away at the last minute.
I don't remember if this is effective. I think it's not.
I don't think so. No. I think it's like 1 point off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones are...
The red.
I think the acid is immune to magic.
God, these fuckers remind me of Shuckle. Like they have high defenses for pretty much everything, but have low health.
Or no, they're maybe this way. I know the DS version has this. I don't know if this one does, but they changed Robo to actually have an element, and that actually might be the cause of it. Because originally, Robo has no element, and most of his stuff is non-elemental. Up or down?
I guess up. I'm not sure what we need to do. I know we were supposed to get the generators back up for power, but it's just more of like I fucking don't know where to go. We've been here.
Yeah.
So this is why you don't ask me to pick.
No, it's just in general. I didn't realize those elevators were connected. Oh, okay. I know where we are.
That's good because I do not.
Alright, first go here. Plasma gun, which would be good for Luca, but she's not here. So my trigger finger of hitting the menu button is not necessary.
I was gonna say, even though she's not there, couldn't you?
Nope. I cannot, unless they're in the party, I cannot equip.
That's
unless they actually fix this version, and I don't think they did in the DS, that party members off screen you cannot. Triangle, circle, square. Yeah, triangle, circle, X, square. And now the door is open.
Oh, we get to go into the big metal thing in the center.
So we just shifted power over to the Protodome.
Let's go ahead. It sounds like you more or less like activated something.
Well, it's that emergency. Security systems have gone haywire. We must escape immediately. Run, bitches, run!
Run those asses.
Barely made it.
Oh man, kitten.
Hurry, now.
Do we jump over you? Okay, we just go through you.
Well,
I didn't.
you said one went over, one went under. So they moved past him.
Poor kitten. You just got fixed.
Frick.
You couldn't use the elevator?
I think the elevator actually gets disabled.
Oh, okay.
Either way, I knew to go there.
Gotcha. That's why I was like, wait, there was an elevator. Why didn't you use the elevator?
And this is also... Alright, so I'm going to be Kitten. I need you to be the other ones.
Okay.
These are my friends. R64Y, R67Y, R69Y. Good to see you.
Oh, poor kitten.
What? What are you doing?
You are defective. You have been tainted.
Pardon? I'm malfunctioning.
Affirmative.
A defect? I'm a defect?
Have you forgotten our mission? All intruders must be eliminated.
That was my purpose.
You shame us. You must be destroyed.
No, stop. They are my brothers.
Kitten, Chrono. Kitten's getting whipped.
Yeah, I cannot intrude. No, stop. They are my brothers, so I have to watch him get beat. They all cool down. Please, stop. Please.
You'll break down. No, stop. These are my brothers.
I hate that you can move here. That bothers me so much.
Yeah, same.
Now watch someone in the comments below say, you do know you can avoid that by doing this. And I don't mean like glitching, but like there is an interactive spot that I don't know of. Like maybe talk to that robot up there on the top left and something happens. Like I don't know of that. I only know of you have to watch him get beat and you can't do anything to interact.
Kitten! You guys just pretty much stood there now to take care of the intruders. You cocky boxes of bolts! You'll never get away with this!
Yeah, I'll admit having Luca here is a lot better for this fight. But Marley as a healer kind of fucking helps when they punch pretty hard.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Punch. And that's it. I just love the slow boat run over.
Bonk. Bonk.
All right, and because they are very pissed with him, let's heal them.
Poor Chrono. But you didn't save Kitten.
All right, get rid of the front line.
Boom, boom, boom.
Because you can do Fire Whirl, and I think they're weak to fire if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's even better.
Bonk.
Well, all right. Playing tennis, I see.
That should kill the middle one. Yep.
Yep, sure does.
Punch. Oh, no, back to throwing. And I love how they give him the expression, oh, shit!
I love it how it's like a game of tennis, like boom, boom.
Why do they
Again, jeez, all Pete's. They
keep
really do
throwing
not like
Chrono.
you.
I mean, I don't want them to hit Marley, don't get me wrong, but it's like, why? Why do you hate Chrono so?
And poor Marley, she really needs to heal.
Yeah, I think I'll be fast enough to kill them both.
There you go.
Yay! 480 experience. Money! Marley leveled up!
Kitten! You can come out now. Kitten! They trashed him! What? What should we do? Kitten just got creamed. Chrono, let's take him back to Luca.
If you have Luca with you, she just says, we need to take him back to the base so I can work on him.
Oh.
So either way, this is occurring. It's just who's with you to do it.
Poor kitten. He didn't deserve that.
I couldn't remember how far away that scene was. Like, I know, we need to get to that for this.
That's fair. Okay.
Can you repair me?
Shh, don't talk.
You are trying to save our world.
I don't know how far we'll get, but that's the plan. Anyway, kitten, what are you going to do when you're repaired?
What am I going to do?
Yeah, I mean, what plans do you have for the future?
Luca, no one has ever asked me that before. Well, in this case, robots are just servants. They're not free will thinking. That's how they're trying to present it.
Very much.
Good morning.
Kitten, you're all right. Luca, you're incredible. I hope I never have to do that again.
Luca, I have made up my mind. I want to go with you.
Pardon?
There is nothing left for me here. Together, maybe we can give this planet of ours a chance.
Then let's go. The gate's up ahead. There it is.
Hang on to your shorts!
Oh, something happened there.
They broke the gate.
Definitely looks like it.
And yes, all gate segues now are very fast compared to the first time we went through one.
Which was very slow.
Well, it was meant to be of a first-time experience kind of thing. The part I love with this is a part of the story that's going to occur. Where are we? But
Whoa.
you see how he always is moving?
Yeah.
They'll explain kind of why. But the fact that you have typically 3 people in your party member, or as your party, and he's the 4th, and just always moving.
Interesting.
But I think we could save that one for the next one.
Sounds good to me.
Catch y'all later.
See you guys.